Americans drop over $5 billion a year on professional pest control, and there's a brown bottle sitting in your medicine cabinet right now that costs about $1 and handles 9 of the most common pest problems in and around your home. You already own it, you just haven't been using it right. It's standard 3% hydrogen peroxide, and today we're going through exactly what it does to pests and how to use it on each one. Let's get into it. Before the list, you need a quick 30 seconds of chemistry, because once you understand the mechanism, everything else makes sense. Hydrogen peroxide is H2O2, water with one extra oxygen atom. That extra atom makes it what scientists call an oxidizer. When it contacts organic material, an insect, a bacterial cell, it releases reactive oxygen that attacks and breaks down cell membranes and proteins. And here's the part that makes it genuinely useful around the house. After it does its job, it completely breaks down into water and oxygen. No toxic residue, no chemical trace. That mechanism is behind all 9 of these uses. Keep it in mind as we go. One rule you need to lock in right now: never mix hydrogen peroxide with vinegar. Not in a spray bottle, not sequentially in the same space without rinsing in between. Here's why. Hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizer. It wants to react. Vinegar is acetic acid. When you combine them, they don't just cancel each other out, they react and form peracetic acid. Also called peroxyacetic acid. That compound is genuinely corrosive. It irritates the eyes, skin, and respiratory system. And in an enclosed space like a bathroom or under a kitchen sink, the fumes build up fast. A lot of cleaning content online presents this combo as a supercharged natural cleaner. The 2 products are both useful on their own. Together they create something more harmful than either one. Use them separately, give surfaces a rinse, and some time between the 2, and you're completely fine. Just never together. Okay, list time. Number 1, fungus, gnats, and houseplants. If you've ever had tiny black flies hovering around a potted plant, that's them. And they're not just annoying. A single female can lay up to 200 eggs in moist soil in 1 week. That's how a minor nuisance turns into a full infestation fast. The fix is a soil drench. Mix 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide with 4 parts water. Let the top inch or 2 of your plant's soil dry out first. This matters because dry soil means the solution reaches the larvae instead of just pooling on top. Then water the plant with the mix. You'll see the soil fizz and bubble. That's the peroxide reacting with organic matter and killing larvae on contact. Here's the part most guides leave out though. One treatment isn't enough. Hydrogen peroxide kills larvae, but not eggs, and eggs hatch every 4 to 6 days. You need to repeat the treatment at every watering for 2 to 3 weeks to catch each new wave. Skip around and you'll be right back where you started. Number 2, mold and mildew. Most people grab bleach when they see mold. Totally understandable. Bleach feels aggressive, and aggressive feels effective. But here's the issue. Bleach is only designated for non-porous surfaces. On porous materials like grout, wood, and drywall, the chlorine stays on the surface while the water in the bleach solution actually soaks into the material and feeds mold roots deeper in. The mold looks gone and then comes right back, sometimes worse. Hydrogen peroxide fizzes and penetrates into those pores. Pour undiluted 3% hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle, saturate the moldy surface completely, and let it sit for at least 10 minutes before scrubbing and wiping clean. For stubborn spots, sprinkle a little baking soda first for extra scrubbing power. No toxic fumes, no surface damage, no chemical residue. Way better fit for an enclosed bathroom than bleach. Number 3, ants. Hydrogen peroxide kills ants on direct contact. The oxidizing action damages their exoskeleton and disrupts their cellular structure. They can't survive it. Mix 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide with 2 parts water in a spray bottle and hit any ants you can see directly and along the trails they're following. Here's the bonus. Ants navigate entirely using pheromone trails, chemical maps that direct the rest of the colony to a food source. Hydrogen peroxide breaks down those chemical trails, cutting off the signal that was bringing more ants in behind the first wave. Keep in mind, this is a contact killer, not a colony eliminator. For a visible trail in your kitchen, it's one of the safest quick responses you've got, especially around food prep areas. For a deeper infestation or an outdoor colony, pair it with bait. Number 4, drain flies. Drain flies breed in the organic sludge that builds up inside your pipes. Grease, hair, soap scum, the whole layer of decomposing gunk that accumulates just below the drain opening. Most people don't realize what's happening until the population has already exploded. Pour 1 cup of straight 3% hydrogen peroxide down the affected drain. You'll hear it fizzing as it reacts with the organic buildup. That's it, breaking down the layer where drain flies lay their eggs. Let it sit at least an hour, overnight if you can, then flush with hot water. Repeat once a day for a week to break the breeding cycle. After that, a weekly maintenance pour keeps the buildup thin enough that the problem doesn't come back. Number 5, mosquitoes around your patio. Mix equal parts 3% hydrogen peroxide and water and spray around your patio and outdoor seating areas before you plan to spend time outside. The oxidizing properties are hostile to mosquitoes on contact. Reapply every few hours and after rain, since hydrogen peroxide breaks down quickly in light. One important heads up here. The evidence on adding hydrogen peroxide to standing water to kill larvae is mixed. Lab results vary a lot depending on concentration and exposure time. For reliable standing water control, mosquito dunks with BTI are a much more proven approach, and we've covered those in detail on the channel. Also, do not apply hydrogen peroxide directly to your skin as a repellent. It's not formulated for that use. Number 6. Aphids and garden pests. Commercial pesticides kill aphids, but they also knock out beneficial insects. Leave chemical residue on food you're growing and build up in soil over time. Hydrogen peroxide handles soft-bodied pests without any of that. Mix 1 tablespoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide into 1 gallon of water and spray directly onto affected plants, coating both the tops and undersides of leaves. It's particularly effective against aphids, spider mites, and mealybugs because they have thin, soft exoskeletons that the oxidizing action damages easily. Harder-bodied insects handle it better, which is actually useful. It's less likely to harm beneficial beetles. Apply in early morning or late evening to avoid leaf burn from peroxide combined with direct sunlight. Number 7. Rodent cleanup. This one's less about pest control and more about what happens after. Mouse and rat droppings, urine, and nesting materials can carry hantavirus, salmonella, and leptospirosis. The CDC specifically warns against sweeping or vacuuming rodent droppings. It sends contaminated particles airborne where you can inhale them. The CDC recommends disinfecting the area first, gloves and a mask on. Spray the droppings and surrounding area thoroughly with 3% hydrogen peroxide and let it soak for at least 5 minutes. Wipe everything up carefully with paper towels, seal them in a plastic bag, and spray the area one more time to let it air dry. Number 8. Thrips on houseplants. Thrips are barely visible but destructive. They puncture plant cells and suck out the contents, leaving silvery streaks and distorted leaves. And they move fast between plants. Mix equal parts 3% hydrogen peroxide and water and soak the top inch of the soil thoroughly. This targets eggs and larvae hiding in the soil. For adults on the leaves, rinse the plant under a shower or hose to knock them off physically. Then follow with a light mist of the same solution on the foliage. Thrips have a rapid life cycle, so consistency is everything here. Weekly treatments for 3 to 4 weeks is what breaks the cycle. Number 9. Fleas. Hydrogen peroxide damages the flea's exoskeleton and also destroys flea eggs. And that's the part most flea treatments miss entirely. Kill the adults without knocking out the eggs and you're just waiting 2 weeks for the next generation to hatch. Add hydrogen peroxide to your laundry when washing bedding, blankets, and pet beds. Spray equal parts 3% hydrogen peroxide and water onto carpets, upholstered furniture, and along baseboards. Vacuum everything thoroughly first and immediately seal and toss the vacuum bag. Repeat the home treatment every few days for 2 to 3 weeks to catch newly hatching fleas. For everything on this list, that little brown bottle is a legitimate first line of defense. If this was useful, hit subscribe. We put out practical content like this regularly. Drop a comment with which one of these 9 you're trying first. We read all of them. Catch you in the next one.